Hi, I'm Andre and I'm a Black Nerd. Now that I'm officially finished with the best of and the worst of 2017, I can finally move forward to 2018 and join the rest of you. So it's time to stop looking back at all the Marvel and DC and Star Wars and Transformers and reboots and remakes and animated films of last year and instead look forward to all the Marvel and DC and Star Wars and Transformers and reboots and remakes and animated films of this year. Why do we even change the years on the calendar anymore? We should just add more months to the calendar. So whether it's Febtober or Demarchuary, it's time for my most anticipated movies of 2018. And if you like watching me trying to predict the future, then make sure you are subscribed to this channel. I decided to put my most anticipated movies of 2018 into various categories. So let's start with the no-duh anticipated movies of 2018, and that of course goes to Black Panther and Avengers Infinity War. Avengers Infinity War is finally giving us everything we've wanted since the Marvel Cinematic Universe began. Thanos is coming down to wreak havoc on Earth. All the Avengers are teaming up together. We even got the Guardians of the Galaxy joining in. And yet I can't get my hype levels all the way up because I have to reserve some of it for February for Black Panther. Wakanda! I'm excited for Black Panther, and every black person I know is excited for Black Panther, or is actually probably in Black Panther. But seriously, whether you know the lore of Black Panther from the comic books or not, we haven't been this happy since Blade. Marvel is really taking care of you good this year. I'm gonna even go as far as to say, Marvel is making love to you this year. It's gonna start off with Black Panther. That's gonna be the foreplay. Black Panther's gonna turn on the slow jams. You're gonna admire how beautiful it is. And just right when Black Panther is treating you so good, that's when Avengers Infinity War will come in. It makes you giggle and tingle and get all woo inside. You think Marvel's just gonna leave you like that? Don't worry. Ant-Man and the Wasp are there to cuddle you, to spoon you, because Marvel treats you right. And then when you wake up in the morning, Michael B. Jordan will be there making you breakfast, and then he's gonna remind you that Creed 2 is also coming out in 2018. And then he's just gonna disappear in the sunlight. Then December's gonna roll around and you're gonna need another Marvel movie to make love to you, and there's not gonna be one around. So instead, you're gonna have a one-night stand with Aquaman. I'm just kidding, I'm actually really excited for Aquaman. And seeing scenes from the Aquaman movie in 2018 will probably help me understand the Aquaman scenes I saw in Justice League in 2017. I'm just saying, this movie should have came out first, that's all I'm saying. However, is it wrong that the DC movie I'm most looking forward to is Teen Titans Go to the Movies? Unpopular opinion, don't at me, bro. But the true superhero movie that I am super excited for has to be The Incredibles 2. Finally, after 3 Cars, 2 Nemos, and whatever the hell the good dinosaur was, I finally get to see a sequel to one of the best Pixar films since the Toy Story trilogy. Then Disney will take that script from Incredibles 2, rewrite it, do it in live action, and call it the Fantastic Four after it buys that property from Fox. That brings me to my next category, the let's get these movies out before Disney buys us in 2018. Yes, with that Disney buyout looming, the Fox Marvel movies are gonna start to feel like the last days of a Circuit City or a Blockbuster Video. Everything must go. Like the New Mutants, an X-Men movie that's breaking tradition and doing more of a small budget horror film. The mouse ain't gonna likey that. They don't want no X-Men Conjuring. You tease that Dark Phoenix and X-Men Apocalypse, you gotta finish the job. Get that Dark Phoenix movie out there before Disney come in and start recasting all them X-Men. You know, on the set of The Greatest Showman, they probably got in Hugh Jackman's ear and was like, hey, Zac Efron, you wanna be the next Wolverine? Oh, and Deadpool 2, you gotta get that highly anticipated R-rated Marvel movie out there before Disney comes in, PG-13ifies that thing, and then puts Deadpool in Disney California Adventure. You know they thinking it. Yes, I am super excited for Deadpool 2 because I love the first one. I know it's gonna be very hard for the second movie to replicate the first one. It was so perfect with its meta humor, its dirty jokes, and its senseless violence, but with heart. But if Deadpool is at the very least a bunch of fun, then I'm good to go with it. But let's talk about the meta movies of 2018. You got Deadpool 2, but you also got Ready Player One. Let me see how many references I remember from just the trailers of Ready Player One. Okay, you got Iron Giant, I saw Ninja Turtles and Battletoads, Freddy Krueger, Chucky, the Back to the Future DeLorean, the Akira motorbike, King Kong, Jump, the Joust, Ostrich, Harley Quinn was in there, Joker, Deathstroke or Deadpool was in there, Tracer from Overwatch. There better be gremlins. They better have gremlins up in this piece. They gotta have a gremlin in this movie. Spielberg. So hopefully this will be a movie that will be filled with references but still be a fun and entertaining movie with a good story as opposed to just being BuzzFeed the movie directed by Watch Mojo. I also feel like we're gonna get a lot of meta from Wreck-It Ralph 2. Apparently there was some footage shown at D23 last year that showed Vanellope meeting all the Disney princesses and then C-3PO walked in. It doesn't get much more meta or corporate synergy than that. But I love the first Wreck-It Ralph, so even though he's going into the internet, I would love to see some more video game character cameos. I hope Q*bert makes a comeback, and I hope this movie helps us to forget that the Emoji Movie ever existed. Word of advice though, Ralph, if you're traveling through the internet, make sure you turn your family filter on. I don't want your movie to get demonetized. On the subject of video games, let's go into my next category, the press start to continue trying to make video game movies happen in 2018. Look, Alicia Vikander is a great actress, just like Michael Fassbender is a great actor. But the Tomb Raider reboot video games are pretty much like a movie blueprint, so all you have to do is follow the story of the game with subtle changes and you're pretty much there. You can't mess this up, can you? Tomb Raider? The Cradle of Life? And Rampage, just forget that you're based on a video game, okay? Just go in making the big time monster movie that we all want. Give us the Kong versus Godzilla that we need until Warner Brothers actually makes Kong vs. Godzilla. That being said, it looks like in the movie, the monsters are smaller animals that turn into giant animal monsters. Really, Rampage? When your game is over in the game, you shrink back down from a monster to a little person, and then the other monsters can eat you. You had one job, Rampage! Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna wait and see how the movie turns out. It's got The Rock in it. It could be good. Next up is I don't know what the fuck is going on with these movies in 2018, but I'm excited to see them. And that goes to A Wrinkle in Time, Annihilation, and Mortal Engines. I don't know what the fuck is going on with these movies in 2018, but I'm excited to see them. Especially A Wrinkle in Time. You got a Disney movie based on a book with a young black female lead. You got Oprah, Witherspoon, The Mindy Project, Steve Kirk-Trevor. And you also got a movie trailer that puts "Sweet dreams are made of these" back into my ear holes. Everybody's looking for something. Boom, boom, bum, boom, bum, 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 bum. You know you're wrong, Wrinkle in Time. You know Ready Player One wanted to use that song in its trailer and you took it from them. Now they gotta use Jump! Next up are the Don't Screw Up a Good Thing movies of 2018, and that goes to Sony for the Venom movie starring Tom Hardy and the animated Miles Morales movie, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Sony, you did really good working with Disney and Marvel to bring Spider-Man back into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Spider-Man Homecoming was a great movie, so I know you're really excited to get some more Spider-Man type movies out there, but don't screw this up, okay? Especially when you're dealing with a fan favorite character like Venom and the first time seeing Miles Morales on the big screen. Don't screw this up, Sony, okay? It's just like Han Solo says, great kid, don't get cocky. And speaking of Solo, the other don't screw up movie of 2018 is Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Private eyes, they're watching you. They see your every move. Private eyes, they're watching you. Private eyes. We had the Power Rangers movie in 2017, so I look forward to its sequel in 2018. I don't know why they're calling it Pacific Rim Uprising. It's clearly Power Rangers 2, right? John Boyega is the Green Ranger, right? Ooh, they made Tommy a black guy? The internet's gonna go crazy over that one. Next up are the movies that I know I should avoid, but I'm probably going to see them anyway. I don't wanna see Peter Rabbit, but I know I'm going to see Peter Rabbit. Somehow, some way, I'm gonna end up seeing Peter Rabbit. Like, I'm gonna be walking down the street, I'm gonna trip, fall, land in a theater, and when I get up, I'm watching Peter Rabbit. Or I'm gonna fall asleep at night, go to bed, close my eyes. When I open my eyes up, I will be in a theater, fully dressed for some reason, watching Peter Rabbit. I'm gonna go on Tinder, look for a date, swipe. Then my match will be like, you wanna meet? I'm gonna be like, yeah. And I'm gonna go on a date and then realize I got catfished by a movie theater that I'm already inside watching Peter Rabbit. This movie is going to trap me somehow. And I hate to say this, but I'm gonna give Bumblebee a chance. I know I shouldn't, but I'm gonna give Bumblebee a chance. I'm the problem now. Bumblebee, why are you doing this to me? Why can't I quit, you Transformers? I was just about to leave Transformers, and now they all like, hey, Andre, this one is set in the 80s, the decade when you actually liked the Transformers. And it's just about Bumblebee, which means you'll probably get a simpler plot and a story with heart, as opposed to a convoluted storyline and dude jokes that would even make Duke Nukem go, that ain't funny. We got you this time, baby. You can believe us this time. I know I shouldn't, but I'm gonna do it. After my one night stand with Aquaman, I'm gonna go hook up with you. I'm also gonna give Mission Impossible 6 a chance just because I really enjoyed the last one. And I gotta see in this movie what the hell was so important about Henry Cavill's mustache that he could not cut it off for Justice League. I'm serious, man. Henry Cavill's mustache in Mission Impossible 6, it better talk or rob a bank or fight a terrorist or ride a motorcycle. That mustache owes me. You ruined Superman's bottom lip. I need Recuperance. I don't even know if that's the right word to use here, but I'm using it. Recuperance. There's also a movie that looks like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, but with puppets, a bunch of sequels and remakes, and then some movie called Crazy Rich Asians. I don't know what that's about, I just love the title. Crazy Rich Asians is an awesome title. What are your most anticipated movies of 2018? Let me know in the comments. If you are new here, please subscribe to this channel and also ring that bell to be notified of future videos that I make. Be part of that squad by the bell. I love you like a play cousin. I'm Audi 5000. I'm gonna go buy my tickets to Black Panther right now. Okay, dang it. I bought my tickets to Black Panther and they say Peter Rabbit. Always check your tickets, people. Check your tickets.